Alright guys, so Fula with another video. Shout outs to the LDBC, Lions Den boxing community. Now, man, I've been reluctant to make videos on Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn's tactics because at the end of the day, it's just basically a broken record. It just keeps on repeating itself over and over again. And I don't know why for some reason we're not, we're still surprised. Some of us are still surprised at the foolery. And there's nothing really to be surprised about. I mean, they've shown you time in and time out that, they have no intention on fighting these guys. They have no intention of fighting a Deontay Wilder. They have no intention of fighting a Tyson Fury. This is not on their agenda. I don't care how much you guys think they do, it's not there. They're not going to fight those dudes, okay? It's not happening. And here's one of the reasons why it's not happening. Shout out to Muy Boran 74, who brought up a good point that I want to reiterate. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury had a rematch clause, man. The fact that they had a rematch clause goes to show you that they had no interest in fighting Anthony Joshua, that they weren't even worried about Anthony Joshua. Okay, Anthony Joshua was just sniffing around looking for sloppy seconds. But you guys swear up and down that Deontay Wilder is avoiding him. You guys swear that Tyson Fury is avoiding him. And it's not the case. At this point in time, they just have bigger fish to fry. That's the bottom line. I don't know where you Anthony Joshua fans are getting this logic from. I really don't. Okay, that's one point. Point number two, and I've said this before, but apparently it has not reached a lot of people for some reason. If you want a fight, okay, since it is prize fighting, if you want a fight, you have to come with an offer that is reasonable and that makes sense for both people involved. Doing something like a 90-11 offer or something like a 90-10 offer, it does not make sense for both parties. Okay? It makes sense for the promoter who's offering that. That's the only person it makes sense for. But I don't know, man. I guess the logic of that the fight will generate will generate more money skips Eddie Hearn. I guess he just forgets that the fact that people want to see this fight, people will pay good money to see the fight, people will pay pay-per-view to see the fight, just skips Eddie Hearn altogether. And so my thing is this. I honestly don't think he has anybody for that April date. He said he was going to announce someone soon and that it's going to be announced and what have you, but he doesn't have anybody official yet. He really doesn't at the end of the day. Because if he had someone official, he would have named it by now. And what I'm trying to say is this too. It's so easy to make a fight if you're coming on an even playing field. if you're coming on a playing field which is conducive to both parties involved. Okay? It's easy to make a fight. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury proved that. Okay? It had nothing to do with Deontay Wilder being in Al Heyman's stable and Tyson Fury being in Frank Warren's stable. It had to do with people meeting each other on a basis that makes sense. So my thing is this, with the whole Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn situation, just go ahead and pick the tomato can you're going to fight. Because we know it's going to be a tomato can at this point. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, they're booked. They're not getting out of the fight to fight Anthony Joshua. That's just the reality. So, with that being said, I mean, the latest speculation is that Anthony Joshua will either rematch Dillian White, which me personally, I don't want to see that at all, or he'll make his U.S. debut and fight Big Baby Miller, Gerald Big Baby Miller. Because Gerald Big Baby Miller, I remember there was one press conference. I think it was a fake beef. I really think it was a fake beef. It looked hella rehearsed. I remember that. I remember that press conference for DAZN when DAZN was first getting announced. They had a press conference and you saw Gerald Miller get in Anthony Joshua's face. And I'm thinking to myself, man, this thing is rehearsed as hell. This dude, they're just trying to create drama, right? So, what happened was, that drama was created, or that fake drama was created, and then afterward, I think they talked to Big Baby Miller, and they asked him what that was about, like, oh, you know, what's that about and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, nothing, I just want to smash some English muffins or something like that. So it was like a manufactured beef, basically. Like, it was not an organic beef. It was a GMO beef. Now, with that being said, I see that's going to be the most logical option because there's two in-house fighters, basically. So it would make sense, would be easy to make, you know. But my thing is with these Anthony Joshua fanboys, man. Well, I mean, I don't know what gives you, like, what gives you guys, like, this inclination that Deontay Wilder was ducking Anthony Joshua when clearly he wanted to unify, when clearly he wanted to become undisputed. Okay, no man, okay, who wants to become undisputed is going to offer you, it's not, like, what I'm trying to say is that no man who wants to become undisputed would even not offer or even take a $50 million US dollar, or I mean, excuse me, a $80 million US dollar, 50 million pound fight. No man is going to turn that down. Okay? No man who really wants to fight, no man who really wants to be the best is going to turn such an offer down. No promoter who wants their fighter to be the best is going to turn something like that down. And that's just the way it is. So at this point, the point of this video was just to show that 2 months later, we're still in the same place with Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua. I guarantee you another 3 months later, we'll still be in the same place with Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua. I guarantee you in another 4 months later, we'll be in the same place. They don't really want to fight. They don't want to fight anybody good. Because they had many chances to fight guys like Luis Ortiz and decided that they're not going to fight. But no, Anthony Joshua, he's content with the Tacos of the world, the Joseph Parkers of the world, the Quebecans of the world. That's who he's content in fighting. Because to step up a competition means you have to step up in skills, and I don't know if his skills are going to carry him up into the higher upper echelon. But man, I just wanted to do a short video about this. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments, and I'm off until the next one. Ciao.